What's up, YouTube? This is Fortress Striker. I'm here at the Rock Game Show with who?
Eric.
Alright, and today we're going to see a different file. What is it?
Infernity.
Alright, what made you want to play that deck?
I like the fact that you can just do long combos. There's lots of things you can do with the deck that I often figure out while I'm playing, like that I've seen new things I could do that I haven't figured out before. So there's a lot of things you can do with the deck. It's pretty interesting to play just because there's so many options, like what you can do first turn. It's pretty much a standard Infernity deck, basically. It has heroes in it, but not too many, because I wanted to use the synchro cards. I wanted to incorporate synchros and heroes in, but I think it works pretty well. It's pretty consistent. It's pretty standard. Like the Infernity Archfiend, the necessary one of. Like these are Infernities. There's not too many. They don't clog or anything, so they don't clog. This guy, he's a tuner, and he comes back from the grave. I use that effect sometimes, and these two are necessary. This guy is the main guy because he searches out, and this card is good for its effect just because it can special summon 2 from the grave. The Mutter monsters that I would use, like the best monster to draw early is this, just because it can special summon any level 4. It's really like any level 4 monster can really get you going. Like you could summon him and get his effect, or you could summon a monster that allows you to add cards to your hand or jump cards to the graveyard, which is good for the deck. Heiress is just for searching out Archfiend, searching any Archfiend card, and you have a lot of ways to send to the graveyard so it gets its effect. And Stygian Street Patrol, you banish it and you special summon a fiend. Since you only have one normal summon, you just special summon it, so it helps you special summon your monsters out. It's easy to dump into the grave with different effects. The 2 warriors, Armageddon Knight and Dark Grepher, which is just help you dump. Dark Grepher is good when you have too many monsters in your hand. Armageddon Knight is good when you don't have any, because you can discard that card. And the 2 heroes are Bubbleman and Shadow Mist, just because like Shadow Mist searches out Bubbleman. Bubbleman's really useful. He just gives you an extra level 4 monster you can special summon really easily. Shadow Mist is good. If you special summon it, you get a mass change, which is good if you're going to go with Dark Law. That's all the monsters. It's 14.
Alright, should we put it aside?
So spells, 3 upstarts, just so I don't have too many cards that are cloggy. I can draw an extra card or just set it if I don't need it. If I don't need anything. 3 Infusion just to special summon an extra monster that I might need. Like if I have level 3 and level 4 fusion monsters for Xyz. 3 road reinforcement the army for 4 heroes. 4 warrior monsters from the deck, and each of them have a different purpose, so it's nice to search them out. And it doesn't clog my hand because it's not a monster. I can just set it if I don't need it. 2 Mystical Space Typhoon because traps are becoming less necessary, but it's still good to have, especially if you're going second. I'd side in a second one. I'd side in a third one. If I was going second, maybe I'd side in some more. Spell and trap 8. Mass change, just mass change second. This card helps out against a lot of decks. Dark Law is really good, especially if you don't have a good combo. You can just go for that and have Dark Law and just try to protect Dark Law. And for the one-ofs, Launcher, it's necessary. For combos, it's just a Monster Reborn. 1-for-1 gets out my Mirage and Avenger. If I draw this card, it usually really gets me going. This card actually more than most other cards in this deck. The other card that's best to draw is Soul Charge, because you can special summon so many monsters that since you dump a lot of monsters, you can special summon a ton back, and you get a lot of great plays going after that if you get this card. I also have Zero Max, which is kind of like a monster reborn for Infernity. It's a little worse because you can only reborn ones that are 0 attack, and also you can't use your battle phase, but otherwise it's pretty good. Like, it comes in handy every once in a while. Foolish Burial just for extra graveyard dumping, and because it's good for this. Good in the format, pretty good overall, very versatile card. Those are my spells. And for traps, just one Barrier and 2 Break. Like, I don't want to clog too many with these traps. I don't want to clog too many Infernity traps because they're not that good if you don't have anything. By themselves, they're pretty bad, but they are good if you can search them out. Vanities, just because it's a really good card for just locking down your opponent. and I can protect it sometimes if I need to. Ring of Destruction, just because like it's an Infernity Barrier that you don't have to have Infernity in the grave to use, basically, and Mirror Force, just two of them. With Darklaw, these are really good, and generally they protect your guys, so it's pretty good. It's a useful card. Like, I wouldn't change anything about the traps, probably. I think these traps are how I want them. For the extra deck, I would add one more Lavalval Chain, because I only have one currently. Lavalval Chain is like essential for the deck. He sets up everything. He can either dump a card in the grave or burn Burning Archfiend on top of your deck. So that next turn you can special summon him, which is really, really useful. Castel, just because this is good generic removal. Generally, you can detach 2 cards from it, so you can get rid of 2. You can put 2 cards in the graveyard if you need them. Diamond Direwolf, if you need to clear up room on your field while taking an opponent's card, it's good because it saves you space on your field and destroys any card. It also is good because it can hit face down cards, so destroy them. Key Beetle, where I can protect Lavalval Chain, or I can protect like another card like a spell or trap, so that they can't destroy it, and it allows me to lock down them further. Leviair for combos. When I can spell summon a banished monster, so I can spell summon my banished Stygian Street Patrols or any other banished monster, and it helps me out a lot. And F-Zero, because any 2 non-number monsters, I can exceed with them, and basically it clears up space for me, and it's a good monster. It can't be destroyed by battle, and it takes your opponent's monster to the end of the battle phase when it attacks. For synchros, I have just this level 4 synchro. He's dark and a tuner. He doesn't really have that much use outside of that, but he can change his level if you need to. I also play Black Rose just so I have a level 7. For the rare times, I use Avenger's Effect, and he's a level 3. Then I can special summon Black Rose. It hasn't really come up, but I have extra space I could use for something else. Void Ogre, really good card because it negates. It just helps your field lock down further. These cards good for combos because you banish any dark monster and special summon. You banish any dark monster that uses its effect, so it allows you to combo more special summon Infernity Archfiend and other Infernities. Like basically, you usually copy the effects of Necromancer and Mirage, basically, and level 5 because just in case I need it. Like sometimes I'll need to have an Archfiend in the grave, and I only have Archfiend and Avenger on the field, so I'll summon level 5. He's not too bad though. And the fusions are 2 level 4 and level 3, and Darklaw, because he helps out a lot with the deck. He's good against a lot of decks. He just really helps out with the deck. So that's it.
Alright, so what are the positives of your deck?
The good thing about the deck is it can get up a really good field first turn if you draw the right cards, which isn't that hard. And the other thing, like it has Darklaw. Like it has pretty good access to Darklaw for when you need to stop your opponent's plays. Like it can lock down your opponent pretty well.
And what's the negatives of your deck?
The biggest negative is definitely when they have Effect Veiler or Maxi, because you want to go first and you want to be undisrupted for your first turn, but Maxi and Effect Veiler can still stop you or make you not want to do what you want to do, and that really puts a halt on what you want to do. And the other bad thing about it is cards that float. If you don't have Darklaw out, there's not really any ways to deal with stuff. You just need to either have Darklaw or Vanity's Emptiness with Key Beetle in order to stop like Burning Abyss or Shadal's from like destroying you, but otherwise it's pretty good.
Alright, is there anything else you want to say?
I still need the extra Lavalval Chain. That's pretty much what I would change mainly. I feel like actually, I'm surprised how well the deck runs. Like I didn't think combine. At first I didn't want to use the heroes, but they added to the deck. They haven't decreased my consistency at all, and I feel like the deck runs really smoothly. There's not really anything I would change that I really feel like changing. So I feel pretty happy with the deck right now.
Is that about it?
Yeah, that's it.
Alright guys, well this was Eric, right?
Yeah.
Alright, this is a deck profile. Let me guys know what you think of his Infernity, and let's see what happens then. Why not? Let's get it. Anyway guys, that was his Infernity Heroes. Let me know what you guys think. Leave a like, comment, share this video, subscribe if you're new, like my Facebook page, and this is Sports Striker and Eric signing off.